Okay. I don't know what happened. This is part 2, and I just got a message that there's been arrests in the Mathew Perry case. One arrested, others charged in Friends star Mathew Perry's death, media reports say, August 15th. Multiple people face federal charges, and at least one has been arrested related to an investigation in the death of Friends star Mathew Perry in Los Angeles nearly a year ago, various media outlets reported on Thursday. The person arrested Thursday morning in Southern California was a doctor, ABC News. Oh God, ABC News. A doctor, ABC News, reported citing law enforcement sources. NBC News and the New York Times also reported that at least one person was arrested, according to sources. Perry died. Hold on. Prosecutors are slated to unseal an indictment later on Thursday, NBC News reported. Los Angeles homicide detectives, oh yeah, they're real worthy of their jobs. Yeah, I wouldn't trust that. Los Angeles homicide detectives and federal agents for months have been investigating how Perry obtained the prescription drug. Well, just ask Spencer Williams. In addition to other factors that caused the doctor to lose consciousness and drown in his hot tub last October, an autopsy said. I hope they don't do another blaming it on the doctor. The Los Angeles County medical examiner, who works with the homicide detective, concluded Perry succumbed to an accidental drug overdose, just like Aaron Carter, and drowning with no foul play suspected, just like they did Aaron Carter. A December 2023 autopsy report concluded Perry died from the acute effects of ketamine, which combined with other factors caused the actor to lose consciousness and slip below the water in the hot tub at his Los Angeles home. Toxicology tests found Perry's body contained dangerously high levels of ketamine, a short-acting anesthetic with hallucinogenic properties. Typically, people with that much ketamine in their systems are in general anesthesia during surgery, okay, Michael Jackson, and being monitored by professionals, they said, Conrad Murray. Okay. Other contributing factors in his death were drowning, coronary artery disease, okay, Aaron Carter, and the effects of opioid addiction, okay, Aaron Carter, which was also detected in his system. Perry had publicly acknowledged decades of drug alcohol abuse, including during the years he started. Okay, yeah, they're just going to keep doing that. Okay, so there was an arrest, but they arrested the doctor. And, like, I can just tell you, like, what I know about the Mathew Perry thing is that he was going to, allegedly, from what I was told, he was going to out Diddy, and he was also going to out Oprah, okay? So it's the same scenario where they have the homicide detective and the medical examiner and the doctors. They have the doctors on call, okay? That's why I'm telling you right now, I believe that the medical examiner sets up the deal with the doctors and with Aaron Carter and Walgreens and the prescriptions and the dentist, okay? That's all part of the alibi. They now they're going to go ahead and it's probably a doctor that they arrested, just like they arrested Conrad Murray. But who knows how much money they paid the doctor to go ahead and be like no different than the Bobby Scally, okay, when Mel was in Fort Lauderdale, and the other Hispanic lady that's doing her time. Would you do 2 years in jail for $5 million? I don't know. I mean, You will live after 700 days. And you won't have to work again for $5 million. You can live on $5 million. Okay, let's do the article. So, I mean, but where's the justice there? They killed him off because he was talking about Oprah and he was talking about P. Diddy. And they were already in the spotlight. Aaron Carter was in the spotlight. Mathew Perry was in the spotlight. Okay, this is the article I want to talk about, and then I'm getting off. Okay, here we go. Last one. This is part 2 because we got cut off. Aaron Carter, this is the Hollywood Reporter, okay? Aaron Carter, singer and brother of Backstreet Boys Nick Carter, because they got to throw Backstreet Boys in there, Nick Carter, dies at 34. I mean, if he was so famous and he was so big, why do you have to keep putting him in there with Aaron? He was in the spotlight from a young age, riding the success of platinum-selling albums and a string of television appearances, along with tours, joining his brother's group and Britney Spears. Now, this is November 5th at 2022 at 11:13 p.m., and Hollywood Reporter is Pacific Standard Time. So the authorities were called at 11. So this was published 2 hours and 15 minutes later, and it's the same photo again. Okay, it's the same description that was in the Amazon. It's the same photo again. Aaron Carter, who enjoyed fame at an early age as singer, television personality, and the younger brother of Backstreet Boys star Nick Carter, has died. He was 34. A representative from his management team confirms to the Hollywood Reporter, that he was found dead in his home in Lancaster, California on Saturday. No cause of death was given. A spokesperson for the Los Angeles Police Department, Ray Lugo, told THR, the Hollywood Reporter, that a suspicious death took place at the address of Carter's residence, but could not confirm the identity of the dead person. Singer and One Tree Hill alum Tyler Hilton tweeted that he was heartbroken about the news. I want to put in about Twitter. It's the same thing that was in the Amazon and the same stuff. Born in Tampa, and, you know, Come and Get It, Oops, I Did It Again, Britney Spears, Lizzie McGuire. It's the same sentences over and over and over and over again. Hold on. Where's the part about No Jumper? And ABC's Dancing with the Stars. Let's see. He welcomed son over the years. Hold on. There it is. During an interview with podcast No Jumper that was posted to YouTube this month, Carter said he was grateful for his successes and remained hopeful for the future, though he wasn't concerned with achieving further fame. Well, yeah, because they were going to kill him. I enjoyed all of that, and I'm back to do that. That's what I'm back to do. Carter said about focusing again on his music. I don't really care about stardom because I've had so many levels in the industry and fame and fortune and highs and lows. It's like a roller coaster. I'm a singer, a songwriter, a performer, and this is what I do, and I'm never going to give up on it. That's why they killed him. But I just wanted to make the connection here with the podcast No Jumper and Hollywood Reporter, okay? Because that's your Angel Hawansky. See, he brings in, and so Hollywood Reporter or The Hill or the Huffington Post, that all needs to be grouped together. Same thing with TMZ, ABC News, all together, grouped together, okay? So here you got No Jumper, and with No Jumper, you get Adam 22, Adam Grand Mason. I'm going to show you how I afforded this card. Oh, look how it conveniently just takes you right to that No Jumper interview. Or it takes you to No Jumper. Oh, God. I can't with that guy. I can't believe that he's not in trouble for child pornography. Let me make sure I just got through with all of that. Okay, research on that, Huffington Post. Yeah. I mean, you can see how much how much of a threat that Aaron was to the Backstreet Boys and to Britney Spears and to P. Diddy and to Michael Jackson. But the thing about the No Jumper is that it brings in the politicians that they talk about that they bribe. Remember, they admitted that they bribed the politicians. A big corporation, a Disney corporation, okay, that they bribe the politicians. And it still goes back to Jimmy Carter. Bill Clinton is basically just a younger version of Jimmy Carter because it's the same Democratic family. And California is like, I would not say the word Trump in California. So, okay, disappointing that another arrest was, they made an arrest in Mathew Perry's death, and I knew it when Lisa Kudrow basically said the same thing that Mathew Perry's ex-girlfriend said, and also, Aaron Carter on why he will defeat Lamar Odom, OnlyFans, his fiance, and more with No Jumper 3 years ago. And so, like, hey, so there you go. There you have Adam 22, No Jumper, Lamar Odom, which, you know, the Kardashians are on Hulu, OnlyFans, and his fiance. And she was there. I mean, she was there. But that's Lamar Odom is the fighting thing. The OnlyFans with the human trafficking and oh wait, she comes in at the end. She comes in at the end. Can you guys see that? Why am I turning my phone that way? She comes in at the end. But that was a wig that she had on, right? Something. I don't know. I can spot hair extensions a mile away. Not dogging her for wearing hair extensions because I used to wear them too. But you're better off wearing wigs. Anyway, there's the connections there. So again, they were building this up from 2019. And, you know, when you think about Aaron Carter's death, you have to think about it as a humongous collaboration because that's what it was. It was a humongous collaboration. And poor Aaron, you know, he just knew that basically his days were numbered and he was doing the best he could to protect himself. But he knew that the police had taken the side of the payouts, you know. And so that happened to me too. Like if you read Shattered Windows, you know, you could tell that the police, I'm the one that got beat up and the police wanted to arrest me. So I knew right then and there that it was going to be just a slow death for me, and it was. I think, you know, I got very lucky that I lived through the whole experience, but it's been a lot of pain and suffering, and it's just been like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I feel like Angel Carter Conrad will probably just suffer mentally for the rest of her life because she got, I mean, it's only her and Nick left. The only reason why they're still alive is they go around telling everybody that their mom was a drunk or their mom was a terrible mom, okay? And that, you know, Aaron was a drug addict with mental health issues. They have to say that, otherwise they're going to be dead just like BJ. So, you know, again, you can't judge that situation unless you're in it. But Nick Carter, in my opinion, isn't smart enough to be able to pull off a heist like they pulled off. And watch, Matthew Perry, it's just going to be a whole nother Michael Jackson thing all over again. You know what I mean? It's just, I mean, what good does it do? What good does it do? What good does it do? They arrest people in Matthew Perry's death. What good does it do? The guy will be out in 2 years. The people with the gold make the rules, dude. That's it. They don't, they're gonna blame it on the doctors because in that whole little Los Angeles thing, the police are part of the problem. They're not part of the solution. It'll continue to go on. They kill people, they don't care. They don't care. They don't care because it's kill or be killed. What do you want them to do? Speak up about it and then they're all going to be dead with their families are going to be dead, or like look what happens, dude. You end up beat up, broken, busted up and in poverty. That's why I'm like it's really not worth it. I mean, I'm doing it only because like I started a long time ago, and it's like no matter how much pressure they put on you, like I'm still surviving it, but it's not comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And like that whole Fallen Idols documentary, they still don't tell you the truth about Aaron Carter's death. I'm the only person that talks about the truth about Aaron Carter's death, okay? And all of it relates right back to Disney. And there was a ton of people and the politicians and the bribery, and they admit it. And they admit it, and they admit it, and they admit it, and they have the evidence, and nothing happens to them. Nothing happens to them. So keep watching ABC News and keep buying tickets to Disney World and keep thinking that because the Kardashians are on Hulu that they're great, they're the greatest people that ever walked the face of the earth, when their dad was the whole reason why OJ, who was a murderer, was walking around free, okay? Keep supporting that narrative if you want to. Me, no, I'm not supporting that narrative. I do not reward toxic behavior. I just won't do it. So anyway, thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed being educated on how the world works and why it took the women so long to be heard, and even their story has been filtered. I mean, only you can decide how the world is going to be ran today. Make it a great day. Namaste.